Are you winning?
Walking.
What's going on, guys? Mr. Leverage here, and today we're figuring out what the average person thinks about finances. Are you winning?
I'm winning, for sure.
Are you winning?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, we on track.
Most definitely.
Are you winning?
I think so.
What does that mean to you?
I'm doing pretty well for myself in all aspects. I mean, I work here during the week. I have another job on the weekends at Wolf Steakhouse, and I work here on the, during the week. I go to school for nursing. I still go out, get a few girls, stuff like that. So,
Hey,
like
that's
all
what's
around,
up.
it's going pretty well.
What would you say you're on track to?
I'm on track to my best self.
Okay.
The best me.
Because it's a broad question.
Yeah, I'm 23 and I live here, so this
Okay.
is my backyard. I think this is my lunch break right now. I think I'm
Really?
winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you consider that winning? You're out being active, man. A lot of people aren't doing
You
that.
could say winning.
Okay. What's the secret to being wealthy, in your opinion?
Opinion is to not having to work all the time. Because there's people that have a lot of money, but they're still working, and they have to be like a slave the whole time.
Right.
It's not even worth anything.
What's the secret to being wealthy?
Money management, consistency, wisdom, when to buy, where to buy, and at least knowing world events. So like, let's say you're investing on a stock, you should know the world events that would, impact that stock or the market. Like we're in a recession right now, you should know that's a cycle.
Right.
And every time there's a recession, boom, you sell. Every time we're in a booming economy, don't buy because everybody's wants to get in it. See Bitcoin, 20K.
Yeah.
Been saying this, ask them. Been saying this a long time ago. Knew it.
You're putting the boys on right now, cuz.
I'm not even.
You can't give out too much information.
Oh, sorry.
The way to be successful, you got to go with people. There has to be time and consistency. Do not forget about the people part. People, you feel me? You like to be introverted and all that. Do not forget about the people part. Network. If you got an idea and you want to learn something, talk to people.
Yeah.
You're not the smartest nigga in the room. Surround yourself with the smartest people in the room.
Right. I like to say I play my life on multiplayer with networking. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in a single player lobby. You feel me?
I think being smart, I think educating yourself, watching stuff online. School doesn't typically teach that, so you're gonna have to go out and do that yourself.
If you had to put finances into like a pie chart, like a percentage of the things that you care about, like what would that percentage be? It sounds like a good majority for you guys.
Yeah.
It's the things I care about. So like, what? Making money? Shit, 70%.
50% on finance, probably do 30 on family, 10 on hobby, and last 10 probably freedom.
Mine's similar, like 50% towards that investment. I'm gonna say the fam, because I'm big on family too. I'm gonna say about a good 20, 25.
You're a really boring person.
I'm really boring, so like I don't need much to be entertained.
I don't think we either, man. It's really about survival and what you want.
Yeah.
Like what would it be?
So I say I work, right? I say both my jobs are about like my income, right?
Yeah.
I try to save about 30% of all my income.
Wow.
Maybe the rest, I pay off kind of important stuff, but I still don't pay rent and stuff like that. I'm living with my grandma, so I don't know, car repairs, going out for drinks. Like I still enjoy myself, but I always save that little bit of necessary, the most important money that I need.
I got you. Any categories, like what is finances for you?
I'd say probably like 30-40%.
30-40%.
Yeah.
So like throughout the day, you are consciously thinking about your finances.
Yeah, probably thinking about ways to save money. Yeah,
Okay.
and where I want my future to be.
Did you guys learn more from the institution, your family, or experience about finances?
I learned actually. What's the institution you talking about? School?
Schooling, or like could be seminars or whatever.
I learned more on actually YouTube and research,
Yeah. Okay.
and I learned some gems from like webinars and stuff. But my research,
School didn't teach me shit
Yeah,
about no
school didn't
financial
teach me
literacy. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
They prioritize the wrong things.
Experiences in YouTube, for sure.
What responsibility do you think you have for yourself to learn that? Why are you learning it? If school didn't teach you, why is it important?
So I'm not broke.
I think just working, obviously right now, graduating, COVID, inflation, a lot of things are really against us right now.
Okay.
So I think going out of my way to research stuff myself, yeah.
Like, what's your responsibility to learn about finances? Like, if it's not taught in school, then why are you learning about it?
Having to pay your own bills, you know, you're set off on your own once you graduate. I was lucky to have my family help me through college, but once I graduated, I really wanted to be able to do this all for myself. So I was put in a fortunate position, but yeah.
How would you define consumerism? Would you say it's a disease or a disorder?
Of course. Come on.
It's a plague. And it's on mostly women. They're mostly our consumers. They buy anything. And it's guys who don't have no true real ambition. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I need people to be consumers to do what I want to do. So I mean, continue.
Right, exactly.
We have a theory as where it works for it's winning for the person creating the products and it's working for the consumer. So nothing's going to change.
Yeah.
Right.
That's our theory.
I definitely think some people, I have a friend who's in shopping rehab. I definitely think some people could be addicted.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Define that.
Define consumerism?
Like, yeah.
Comparatively to alcoholism, it's ism words. Ism is a practice of an ideology, right? So now you throw consumer in front of that word, like how would you define that? And is that a disease or a disorder?
A disease or disorder. I guess like when it comes to products, going to the bars, going out, I think, you know, just having restraint and knowing when you are able to enjoy those things and everything in moderation. Yeah.
Right, okay. Is that a learned trait?
Definitely learned.
What's the secret to being rich, wealthy, in your opinion?
Maybe morality.
All right, how would you define consumerism?
Eating.
Okay.
Maybe driving.
Maybe driving.
Or just walking the bricks.
There you go. Like, cause
Maybe if, you know, they erode. Boom. Consumed it. Everything's important.
what's more personal, finances or emotions?
That's a good question. What's more personal?
What's more personal, like finances or emotions?
What are you trying to be with personal? Are you trying to say that?
So like if you met someone random, would you be more likely to open up about finances or how you feel, your emotions? Finances. Do you think that answer would be different for someone who's not set up like you guys, which I'm assuming you are?
Of course,
right?
It's different views. If you're driven by money, you're gonna be thinking about money a lot of the time. Not saying that's like you meet someone, oh yeah, I just want to get money off this guy, but obviously, oh, I network with this guy. I'm not a scumbag, so I'm not gonna.
People nowadays are driven by their emotions, so they don't really try to lead with their pockets and all that. Like I like to connect. I like to talk about real things. When I'm talking about real things, I want to talk about how to get money and when to get money.
Right.
Time is money.
Time is money.
But at the same time, I can see like most people are going to talk about their emotions, and that's not a conversation I'm really here for. So I don't really care.
The reason I asked about consumerism and as if it's a disease is because emotions are usually exploited by finances.
Yeah.
Finances or emotions?
Emotions, for sure.
You would say emotions?
I would say emotions. I try to keep everything in check, and my finances are definitely there, but you need people supporting you, you need to support people, and keep a great mindset, because if you have all this money and you're just sad and tired and you don't have time to do anything, it's not worth anything. So definitely emotions.
Finances or emotions?
I'd say emotions are definitely more personal to me, but having that financial support and knowing I have money in my pocket.
See, that's where it ties in.
Yeah.
It's what's more personal, because people could exploit money for emotional circumstances. Well, why are they so personal? Finances.
Depression or something, you feel me? Like you could be depressed, but I'd rather be depressed with something in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be depressed in a Hellcat before I'm depressed in a Corolla. You feel me?
Yeah,
like, I'm
I
just
got
do
you.
what I gotta do.
It's hard to tell someone not to be depressed, or what if that was hidden by go make more money and they took that as not being depressed? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do either one of those.
In terms of that, like if you're depressed, just focus on what you want to do. Focus on what you want to do. Get some help. Try to find the root of the problem. Do some self-reflection. I don't like therapy. I like self-reflection.
Why are finances so personal?
Not necessarily that they're personal, but you make your own money and you keep it to yourself.
Why are finances, if they are, why are they so personal?
It affects everybody. It affects kind of your standpoint in society. And sometimes how you're viewed, what resources you have access to. So it really affects everything. And that really can affect your mental as well, feeling like you never have enough.
What would you do with $1 million right now?
I just had $1 million. I just maybe show it because it could be on one bill. It's $1 million bill.
Wow. What if you had $1 million? What if you had $1 million $1 bills?
I don't know if I can carry that. I never even, you know, seen it in a pile. Maybe you'd have to count it to believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. And last question. What would y'all do with $1 million?
I'd probably get a rental property in a good market, not here. This is shit. Maybe Texas.
Okay.
Or somewhere low. Get a rental property there, try to refinance it once the market goes up, because it's gonna boom. I know it is. We're in a recession too, so.
Market's gonna go up more?
In Houston.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
try to get it when it's low. You know.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I trade a little bit, so I'd probably put some money in there.
$1 million is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That's a
man.
lot of money.
That's why I said mostly in property. I'm gonna probably doing a percentage thing.
Yeah.
Like
70-30?
70-30 invest, but in terms of expenses, I'll probably do 60-40. It's a lot more money. I could do a little bit more leeway with this, right?
Yeah, you can definitely do it. You can definitely do a lot with that.
That's a good question, because honestly, shit.
It's so broad.
Honestly, like, I'd probably have to write down.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of that shit in the top of my head.
Yeah, because if I had $1 million, I wouldn't be out the gate first day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have to map out my plan.
Yeah.
Exactly what he said. I'm into wholesaling, and we're trying to get into
That's a
coding.
perfectly viable answer.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm planning out exactly what I'm gonna do. So yeah, just take your time.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna do this and that. I'm like, man,
Just
I really have to think
It
about
shows that it would help you grow. In a
Yeah,
sense, you know what I mean?
exactly.
So,
because I'm not ready for that money. I mean,
yeah, see?
yeah,
six figures, but
that's-
I'm not millions.
Right.
So-
Right. So, well, that's really the answer I was looking for, because someone who was depressed or involved with consumerism would have a totally different answer. Could you agree?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Right. I was, yeah. You guys blew me away. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, because
Like, man, 3 black dudes, they ain't gonna know shit.
No, man, it's no. We're asking everybody. It's not like that. But
okay.
the video is on the average person.
Yeah.
So the average person's not wholesaling. They're not, saving money. They're not investing. They're not talking about property.
Or do you talk to some people before this?
Cool. If you want to be an entrepreneur, why are you trying to go to college to learn what on what?
Yeah.
You're learning from somebody who doesn't even own a business. Like
Facts. Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Like think.
My biggest thing is submit to time. Make sure it's boring, because then you know it's working.
Yeah.
Because boring and mundane builds wealth.
Discipline.
For sure. I got a personal question. How often do you guys eat a day?
4 times.
Yeah.
Four times a day.
Yeah, I have to bulk.
You have to.
That's a
I mean,
game
you look
muscle.
good.
Yeah. So,
I'm finally gaining weight. It's been 4 times now.
yeah.
Probably like once or twice a day.
Right. That's where we're at. Like we're mid-peak struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Trust me, you just start just small portions
Yeah.
and just keep going, and your
prep.
metabolism is gonna.
Meal prep
Yeah.
helps.
All right.
Meal prep helps.
Yeah. Because we cut every expense out of our life.
Yeah.
We're eating once a day, like on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like we got down to like $30 a week on food.
I'd probably do that too if I wasn't going to the gym.
Yeah. Right. So everyone has different things going on. What would you do with $1 million?
$1 million, I would definitely finally put that $6,000 into a Roth IRA that I never have, right?
Right.
I would pay off my car, which is like, I have this one paid, but I have another one that's like terrible interest rate. I'd get off the big debt, my credit cards.
Right.
After that, immediately pay my taxes, unless I'm putting it into like a house or something like that where I don't have to.
Okay.
And try to kind of budget it. Don't blow it all on stupid stuff. I've had that happen.
Okay.
You know, I've bought like expensive T-shirts, $700 T-shirts, and tables and stuff like that, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
Definitely budget it out. Not necessarily live frugally.
What would you do with $1 million
$1 million today,
right now?
right now.
I wish I could give it to you, but
Is that where the video ends?
yeah, right. We're giving people $1 million.
Right now, I'd have to put most of it away, but I think definitely talk with my family and see what's possible. I think we'd buy a house in the Keys.
Okay.
Be pretty happy.
That's nice.
I think that would be what we'd do, yeah.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, did your parents also give you influence about finances?
My dad's a financial advisor. but
We're
we've
done.
Never talked
We're
about
done.
it